Zois Torah Adam Kiyamas Be'oel. It says these are the laws of a person that dies in a tent. Tells you the halachas of tumas mace, tumas oel. Now, homiletically, the Gemara tells us that it means something else. Zois Torah Adam Kiyamas Be'oel. This is the Torah. How does the person get Torah? Adam Kiyamas Be'oel. If he dies in the tent of Torah. Ein Torah Miskayemes. The Torah is only, what's the good word for Miskayemes? Yaakov, help me out over there, anybody? The Torah only has a fulfillment in someone who kills himself over it. Ein Torah Miskayemes Elamishi Memis Atzmalah. As it says, those are Torah, Adam Kiyamas Be'oel. That doesn't mean you die, because then if you die, you can't learn Torah. Yeah. So it means the person, not literally, person to the extent almost, Ke'ilu. We know in Chazal sometimes, ad lo ad b'chlal. Until doesn't always mean until and including. Sometimes until means until and not including. Okay. That's what Chazal tell us. That Torah only comes to a person who kills himself over it. So the Gemara Gittin says, "Elu Talmid Chachamim shem meisim atzmam divrei Torah." These are Talmid Chachamim who killed themselves, not literally, almost until that point, on the words of Torah. The Ksiv Adam Kiyamas Be'oel. Now, nearly says the Ksav Sofer, it says, "Ki Talmid Chacham oila hazeh tefeilu lahem." That Talmid Chacham in this world is tafel lahem, is lower than them. Ki zochrim tamid she'enu rak l'shah u'machlifim olam oved ba'olam omed. Talmid Chachamim so holy that they don't care about this temporary world. They focus on the next world. This world is temporary. By studying Torah, by doing mitzvahs, you're getting yourself ready, a good position in the next world. They're leaving the temporary world and they're focusing on the permanent world, the world to come. Dover Melech says, "Ger anochi imach." V'yadu ha'olam hazeh ka'ol harai, v'olam haba nikra bayis. This world is a temporary tent, and the next world is called the house.
The suggestion that there's something wrong and trying to fix it would mean.
Yaakov, what does it say by Yaakov? Ish tam yoshev aholim. He was a simple man who sat in tents. It means the tents of Torah. Right? Aidei zeh shesamel liboy ki rak yoshev oyel arai b'ol mazeh v'mei adam kitzel oiver lechein haya ishtam. Why was he ishtam? A man in Tamimus, Torah Hashem Tamima. Maybe that's what it means. Ishtam, a man that was Tamima, that was complete. Torah Hashem Tamima. Torah Tamima. Okay? Ishtam. Because why was Yaakov Avinu able to become this Ish Tam, this man of Tamimus, of Torah Hashem Tamima? Because he was in the Ohel. Very good. He was in Ohel Arai. He realized that this world is only an Ohel Arai. He didn't care about physical things. He focused on spiritual things.
Repeated the whole thing.
So that's what it means. Adam Kiyamas Ba'orel. A man who dies in a tent. Shetamin hu rak ba'oil. He's always in the tent of Torah. And through this, he brings himself closer to God. And he kills himself on the words of Torah. The Gemara says in Talmud, any person who wants to live should kill himself. What does that mean? In this world. And therefore he'll get long life in the next world. Person that kills himself in this world realizes that this world is not important. The main thing is the next world, then he'll get Olam Haba. Now, that's only by a Stama person. But a great person, a complete tzaddik, a total righteous person, they eat in this world, and they also have goodness in the next world. They're merit to have both worlds. A regular tzaddik doesn't have too much in this world; he only has in the next world. Now, That's hinted to in a pasuk in Sefer Devarim, which we say every Shabbos morning. V'atem adveikim b'Hashem Elokeichem. Anybody? Chaim kulchem hayom. When do we say it? What part of the service? Very good. Torah is put on the bima before you say the Kohen Aliyah. So what does that mean? V'atem adveikim b'Hashem Elokeichem. The people who delve to Hashem, who have devekis, they are connected to Hashem very much. Meaning, the tzaddikim geburim, the complete and totally righteous tzaddikim. So chaim kulchem hayom. Then they have complete life. They have olam hazeh and olam haba. As opposed to a regular tzaddik, that he only has olam haba. He doesn't have olam hazeh. Chaim kulchem hayom. He'll have chaim the whole time. Full chaim. He'll have olam hazeh and olam haba. Okay. Now, Mishnah says in Pirkei Avos, this is the way of the Torah. That pasta melach tochal, all he eats is really just bread with salt, sleeps on the ground, and has water. What does that mean? That means that he limits food and drink because he doesn't want to focus on too much food and drink, because then a person sometimes rebels against Hashem. My Bar Mitzvah Pasha, Vayishma, Yishurud, Vayivat, Yishurun, the Jewish people, Vayishman, when they become fat, Vayivat, and they kick, they rebel against Hashem. That's the nature of a person. That when he's given all these great things, he rebels against Hashem. Torah doesn't want us to do that. So the Mishnah tells us, the Pirkei Avos, you should be memayit. You should limit your involvement in food and drink in order not to rebel against Hashem. So that's what it means. Yam is atzma b'olam hazeh. Kill himself in this world. That by not being so much into this world, interesting shot. Kill yourself in this world. Kill the yourselfness of this world. Kill the anarchiistic of this world. Realize that this world is not about the anarchy. It's not about yourself. It's about the physicality. You downplay the opponents of physicality. Instant kumshat. Yamis is atmo. The yamis, you kill the atmius, the anarchius, the me, the physicality. You limit that, and then you'll be able to live in this world and in the next world. Yeah. So that's what it means. Interesting shot. So now we have a key to the next world. How do we have the ability to get olam haba? Very simple. By living olam hazeh the proper way. Of course, Torah and mitzvahs. That you knew before this year. You didn't even need me for that. That you knew. But what am I telling you now? That what it also means is to be memayet, to limit physical pleasures, and to focus on spiritual endeavors. Coming to shir, learning Torah, doing mitzvahs, clothing people, feeding people, being nice to the new guy that comes to town, right? And doing mitzvahs, in addition to, of course, Torah mitzvahs, but focusing on the other person, not only for yourself. That's a way to be married to the to get olam haba. I'm going to end with the words of Chaim Volozhin. The Nefesh HaChaim tells us, Lo le'atmo nivra. A person was not created for himself. What was he created? L'hor la'acherim, to help others. B'shvili nivra olam. B'shvili nivra olam. So I'm going to explain that in a second. But the basic idea is, a person was not created for themselves, they were created for others. Shmuel's father, Mr. Shem Yominim soon. He's an example of somebody whose life is for helping others. So many different ways. Professionally, helps people, and personally, Friday night and all that stuff. Right? A person was not created for themselves, they were created to help others. And a person has to help others in every kayak that he has. The reason why Hashem gave you abilities is to help others. Now Shlomo asked, I thought this was B'shvili nivra olam. You created for yourself. The two things have to go hand in hand. Yad b'yad. They have to go together. If you only have one, not the other, you're going to end up giving away everything. You're going to end up thinking that you're here for the other person. But if you think the other thing, that the world was only for you, then you forget about everybody. So sometimes Chazal will make contradictory statements on opposite ends of the spectrum in order for you to realize there's a time and place for this, a time and place for that.
Well, you mean you have to take care of yourself to help other people.
Right. If you don't take care of yourself,
you have to have a career so you can make money, so you can support your family.
Your father.
And help other people.
Like we used before as an example. If you don't take care of yourself, how could you take care of others?
There you go.
We're saying another shot now. Of course, the ikar is taking care of others. If you don't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of others. So it's not a steer, Shlomo. It's not a contradiction. The ability, the purpose is to help others. You can't help others if you have to come on to other people. You have to take care of yourself in order to help other people. And this goes back to the original shir, the first class we had tonight. Is this idea. Zos Chukas Torah. That's the laws of the Torah. Every mitzvah in the Torah has this idea, has this dichotomy. Are we here for others, or are we here for ourselves? Torah says you have both. Anava, humility, is for yourself. But for others, gaiva. You don't say, oh, I'm not going to give him shlishi. We're not going to give the rabbi shlishi because I don't want covered to get to him. No. Covered. Why does Hashem make covered? Honor is to learn how to treat other people. But for yourself, you honor. For others, you have covered. Each midah is supposed to be measured out. That's why it's called a measurement, midah. You don't want to put too much of the drink, you don't put too little. You have to measure it out. If you put too much flour, cake won't be good. If you don't put any flour in, it won't become a cake. So it's called a midah. So anivas, being humble, is also not good if you're too humble. If I didn't have any gaiva, I wouldn't be able to give a shir. I'm going to give a shir. I'm going to talk. But if you're too much about gaiva, it's no good either. You're going to walk around thinking, oh, why don't people bow down to me? Well, why don't people give me this, give me that? That's not good either. Each meat is supposed to be measured out in the proper way. So that's a great lesson too to learn. Let's learn how to take each and every midah and realize what does the Torah want us to do at this moment. What a great lesson. See everybody on Thursday.